Catch me, I'll be on my mission. Catch me, candid for these lenses. Catch me, one day whipping in these Benzes. Catch me, catch me, catch me. Catch me, like we playing on. Roll one, and you gon' sing along. Hey, sip some, and you gon' get your dance on. Catch me, catch me, catch me, yeah. Drowning in ambition now.
Sanibonani, Dimanango Hi. Greetings to all. I go by the name of Gigi Marafi, aka Gushi and Givenchy, and welcome back to an episode of Couch Creatives. Now, I'm specifically singing the intro today because with me in studio I have a elegant singer and beautifully skilled songwriter who goes by the name of Kila G. But I know your name is a trademark, so if I'm not saying it right, I want to give you the opportunity to say your name. So how do you say your name?
It's Kila G.
Ooh, listen to that. And he's accompanied by his DJ Ta Steez. Thank you guys for coming in today. How are you guys?
Good, we're good. Very, very happy it's Friday.
It is. Kila, I met you 2 years ago when you performed at the UWC Mr. and Mrs. UWC, and now 2 years later we're sitting on the couch and I'm interviewing. Who would have thought?
Crazy.
Who would have thought?
Look at God.
How has the progression been from 2 years ago to now been? Like, how does it feel to have grown so much?
It honestly feels good because I created a foundation for myself, you know. I tried my best to just make sure that my circle and the foundation of my circle is strong and is positive and is motivating, you know, because you know, you are your energy around. You know? So like from now things have gotten so much better because I'm starting to go to another city to do things, you know, in Joburg, and I'm in and out of Joburg and Cape Town just to, you know, create a good fan base for myself and also to grow my brand. You know, I think my brand is like it's a growing thing by itself. Like it's very, very organic.
And when you started growing in Joburg, how did the residency come about for you to start performing in Joburg?
I was in Joburg with SLK and Speech, and we were at this restaurant. Like we were in Greenside, we were looking for a restaurant to chill at, and then what happened was we chilled at this restaurant called Velvet Hour, and they were telling us it's a new restaurant, you know, it's coming out, and then we were like, yo, we could actually do something here, you know. And then we spoke to the manager, myself and SLK, and we were like, can we please do something here, you know? And then from there, we created a good relationship with them and we ended up getting the residency.
And that's already a lesson because that's like, if there's an opportunity, then you go get it. Like you don't just sit and then for opportunities come to you, you have to go after what you want, and that's 100%. What you guys did. So you with your DJ, how did the relationship with you guys come about?
Our relationship came about like, so I was at a rehearsal with my producer. His name is Prod9. He's also my drummer as well. And we were rehearsing for a show, and then he turned out to just be there, right? Okay. And then right after that, we just got to know each other a bit more because of my producer, of course. And then I found out that he DJs, and then somehow I told him, dude, you are officially my DJ, it's done.
And how long has it been?
It's been about a year now really? And a couple of months. Yeah, it's been a year we've been pushing this thing together, sorry.
Ooh. Now, what first got you into the music industry? What first got you doing music?
I was a choir boy. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I was a choir boy. I was always like in the vocal ensemble. I went to Eisteddfords, you know. And I used to sing I grew up listening to jazz music. Your Jonathan Butlers, you know, your Hugh Masikelas as well. And then as I was growing, I got to obviously go into my type of sound, my music, and I learned how to freestyle using lo-fi beats on YouTube. And I used to just freestyle via lo-fi, and I started loving lo-fi so much, and crazy enough, I bumped into like my favorite artist right now, who is Maseho. you know.
Really?
Yeah, and he motivated me to really just be as unique as I really want to be as well.
You spoke about the type of music you do. How would you describe the music you put out?
Elegant, you know, very soft, very delicate, you know. Like, I'm a very, very soft guy, and I'm not afraid to say it, you know, at all. I'm very, like, I bring out vulnerability a lot, you know. My music is not like club bangers, you know. It's not like turn up. It's all about like sitting down, listening, you know, doing your hair while you listen, cleaning while you listen. It's literally for your ear. It's not like to rock.
You spoke about the vulnerability of your music, and you had released an album in November, which you titled Pure Heart.
Yeah.
How was the creative process speaking about you and introducing yourself to the world in that album?
So the Pure Heart album is my first album ever, you know, and it's basically about, you know, yes, I'm a guy. I've been hurt a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of blood in my heart that I'm trying to wash out. You know, like, so on the album art, there's blood, and then there's water trying to purify the blood and make it like a lot cleaner. So it's basically showing the hurts of what guys would go through, you know, because not a lot of guys really are as vulnerable as they should be, because they're not taught that. We're not taught to be soft. We're taught to be like, you know,
masculine don't cry,
and hard, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not that guy. I cry, bro.
When was the last time you cried? Why are you laughing? Why? Was it this morning?
No, not this morning. When I actually, the last time I cried is when I actually missed my ex-girlfriend. That's when the last time I cried.
That is a bit tense, but that's honest and vulnerability. Like
yes.
So that relationship then meant quite a lot to you.
Yeah, it did. It really did. But like, it's nothing terrible though. You know, like I'm in a very good space right now, and also it's an opportunity to have full focus on myself. But yeah, like, it's nothing I'm really dwelling about too much, because I don't need to. You know.
Okay.
I'm trying to attract good energies.
Oh, is that so?
Yes,
and you really do, because the first time I had seen you perform, the moment you stepped on stage and you opened your mouth, you had all the girls geeking at you. It was like, I felt like I'd met a celebrity. So from there, what do you think about the industry would you change?
Definitely what I would change is, like, stop capping. Guys, stop capping.
In the music?
Yes. Like, honestly speaking, I feel like there's a lot of people speaking. The industry forces you to speak about things that you don't have.
Okay.
You know? And I hate it so much, because it's really not teaching the youth anything unique. You know, it's always the same thing. It's money, it's women, it's cars, and it's like how big your chain is, you know, whereby it shouldn't be like that. It really should just be what you are going through, because everyone goes through different things, you know, and you should stick to that. That's why things become so commercialized, because the industry forces us to go into things that are popping right now, you know. So yeah, I strive and I pray every night that I stay becoming a unique artist and a hungry artist, you know, because sometimes, like, it's all the artists become very complacent because they're receiving a lot of money now, you know, and it becomes soft for them, you know. So yeah, like, people die out the hunger as soon as they receive everything.
I think it's perspective. Like, for me, I feel like as an artist, it would be great skill for you to be able to put yourself in a situation that you haven't been, just to speak to the people that are going through a situation that you may not have been.
100%.
Although you haven't experienced it, I think putting yourself in that situation and speaking on it is something amazing. Besides that, if you had to open up for any other artist, if you wanted to open up for anyone, who would it be?
It would be Masejo, straight.
Really?
It would be Masejo, straight. It would be Masejo. It would be Janae Aiko.
Okay.
It would be I Am DDB.
Okay.
It would be, who else? One more. I forgot. Well, yeah, those people. It would be the international artists.
I'm assuming those are the type of people you'd also want to work with in future.
Yes, definitely.
Do you guys have anything in store for us? Anything cooking in studio right now? Cooking in the kitchen. Cooking.
Yeah, no, I'm working on something at the moment. I'm preparing to drop an EP called Elegant King. All about, you know, my elegance and why I am the way I am, from being a very soft, vulnerable guy to being like an actual man, you know. So
what changed that transition? Was it the music? Was it what you've been going through?
It's definitely the music and what I was going through, because the music only because like it's nothing that like everyone would listen to, you know.
Yes.
It's for a selected people. Like I'm trying to make music for a long run. I'm trying to make forever type of music, you know. So and it is what I go through, because like during the phase of like creating this EP, I was going through a lot, you know. So it's literally like a phase of what you'll hear the project.
And how long has it taken you guys to create this EP?
Months, yeah.
Really?
Like probably like this EP, I've had it for about like a year now.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it for a year, and I haven't released it because I want it to be like a masterpiece, you know. I'm a huge perfectionist, and also like it's a lot of pressure, you know. After the music that I've dropped, it's like, damn, what can I do better? Because I have to step up, you know what I mean? So I had to think about it thoroughly, but now I'm so ready to just drop. And I have any visuals coming through as well.
Personally, Stone Age will forever be my favorite EP because that was amazing, guys. I still listen to those songs from those EP like all the time. Like I listen to it when I'm studying, I listen to it in the shower, or somewhere in my bedroom playlist.
Okay.
Yes. But that EP, but that was a beautiful EP. Other than that, what else do you have? What's coming up besides your EP? What shows do you have coming up? What can we expect from you?
Cool. So I have a show on the 25th with Craziekind and Chastity okay.
You've been working a lot.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Do you have like a song or something, or an album coming? I mean, you guys have been, we've
been at it, man. We've been at it. And like another thing, what's dope is that I've learned, especially when I was up in Johannesburg, I learned the importance of collaboration.
Yeah.
That's how those guys are making it and doing so well, because everyone is a pack, you know.
That's true.
And they go to the gigs together, and they gig every day because they are together.
Yeah, and they uplift each other.
And they uplift each other all the time. They go through the most together too, you know. That's what it should be about, and that's what I feel honestly is missing in Cape Town. Just a little bit of togetherness.
But in Cape Town, you had back then Twiz Alpha. Are you guys still going to collaborate? Are you guys still on good terms?
We are still on good terms. He changed his name now. His name is Lucanio.
Okay.
Lucanio is art. He's on a transition of like doing something completely different for himself, and I'm so happy for him because it's something that he's always wanted, you know. He's a very internal guy, so he doesn't really speak out a lot, but his music, you guys should go and listen to his music right now. His music speaks for itself.
It truly does.
Yeah.
And if you were not doing music, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing music, I'd either be playing hockey.
Really?
Or I would be playing soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'd go for hockey. You look more like a hockey person.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Okay, so to kind of wrap up this part of the section, what would you want to say to your fans? What would you want to say to future songwriters, singers out there? What advice could you give them?
Let me take off my shades.
Ooh! You need to look into soul for that.
What I want to say is, you know, like I've really gone. I haven't gone through a lot yet, I believe, but I've really gone through it when it comes to the industry and not understanding it. You know, I just want to say you don't have to understand the industry. you just have to understand yourself.
That's very true.
And it will be a lot better there. You don't have to understand the industry at all, because the industry, it's there already and it will always be there. But you won't always be here. You only live once. You could die at any time, especially during these times. So just be strong and hold on to your dreams until you leave this world.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But Kila said that you only live once, and I once read a quote that said, you don't live once, you live every day, you only die once. So ever since then, I mean, that's true, but ever since then, you have to live each day and remember that you only die once. Ta Steez, you are Kila's DJ. Tell us, how did the relationship come about? What do you do?
So, like you said, we met about a year ago. They added rehearsal for one gig that his producer and myself was running. I basically showed up to rehearsal, sat and observed, watched him. I was like, he's dope. Moved. About a week later, after our performances, we started getting to know each other, and he was like, yo, bro, I need someone to be there if my band's not there. I was like, all right, cool. I'll pull up and we can do this thing.
And you've been his DJ for like about a year now.
About a year, yeah.
Before that, how long have you been DJing?
Plus, minus. Okay, so I started at the age about 13, 12.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm 21 now, so you can do the math. That's pretty long.
7, 8 years. Okay. So what first got you into DJing?
Music itself. Like, I've always just had this thing for like making a noise. Like primary school, high school, I was always the kid in the class, banging on the desk, playing music loud, doing something. And yeah, I think it was just a passion for it, and also because it gives you the space to like just be open and honest and creative without being judged. So I was like, yeah.
And who would you also want to DJ for? Would you want to DJ for like Freakalistic? Would you want to, or like, what's your type of music that you DJ for?
I'd say like if I'd really like, I'm versatile. Like firstly, let's just make that a thing. I'm versatile. I play anything ranging from hip hop to R&B all the way to about trance. So me DJing for an artist, I think Travis Scott would be one of them. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke, okay.
Yeah, ASAP Mob, the whole mob. So they're about like a group of.
Is it like ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky, ASAP?
All of them.
Okay, those are the only two I know.
All of them, I'll do it for them. And then like in terms of like singers wise, I do maybe Janae Aiko, in that field. And then otherwise, I just see myself being with this guy and Shingy, of course.
Shingy?
Yeah, shout out to Drill King. Yeah. Africa's next big king. Yeah, I'm DJing,
Guys,
I'm working with him right now also.
Shimmy.
Shingy, the Drill King, how do you not know him?
His name is Shingy.
I feel like I need to brush up on my entertainment. You know,
Definitely do.
I'm like Shingy.
Yes.
But other than that, like, what would you have to say to people who want to DJ? I mean, I'm also DJing, if you don't know it. But yes, like to people like me who want to get into the industry of DJing, like what advice would you give to?
It's scary at first. It's really scary, but you need to be open and honest with yourself, like you said. You need to understand yourself and make sure that it's actually something that you would like to pursue professionally,
and
not just as a hobby.
Yeah.
And then also just be open to criticism, because there's like a lot of room for that, and people's gonna tell you multiple times, bro, you suck, you this, you that, but you're gonna have to take it and just take the blows as it comes, and keep your head up high.
And then where can people find you on social media?
So you can follow me on IG at Ta Steez _ and that's about it.
And Kila, and I didn't ask you this, where can people find you? Kila G.
Yeah, KILA _G _. Do not forget, it's not 2 L's, it's 1 L, because I'm elegant. You get me?
So you heard it from him. It is Kila _G, KILA _G on all social media platforms.
Yes.
But to wrap up this segment, we're going to go into a game section, and we're going to bring in a new section of the games. So what happens is the guests will have a bowl to pick from, and then you will pick from either Would You Rather, Truth or Drink, or 3 word charades. And depending on what they pick, we will play that game. And from there, we'll be right back. Says Buyile, and we're back to play the game. So the guests have 3 games to pick from, which is 3 word charades, Would You Rather, and Truth or Drink. So I'm going to give you guys a bowl, and then I'm going to spin it around, and you guys will pick depending on what your future holds. So here are the, let me just shake them. Don't look now. Okay, Killer, you're gonna have to pick. No, close your eyes.
Okay, I pick from any of these.
Yeah.
Right? Damn.
Okay, you pick this one. Wait, no, you pick this one. So he, you leave it. He picked truth or drink. So Killer chose truth or drink, and what happens now is they will have to either answer a question or drink a shot of vinegar. Are you guys ready? Okay, you're gonna pick.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready.
Let me see. The first question is, I asked this question, when's the last time you cried?
When my ex. Yeah.
Okay, you wanna pick out a question? What does it say? Don't lie now. What's the question?
Read it.
Have you ever fallen in public and had people laugh at you? Have you? Did you feel embarrassed? Really?
I cannot drink this vinegar. No
Let me
ways,
see.
bro.
Have you ever sent a nude photograph to someone?
I don't wanna get your voice inside. So, don't shout.
Have you ever sent a nude to someone?
Have I ever sent a nude to someone?
A nude photograph
A nude photograph.
of yourself?
Look, I have been in a relationship. So, yes, bro. I have sent, a couple of nudes here and there,
All right.
Damn, that was such a
Took you a while to answer that one. What was the question? Did you ever send dirty photographs to another couple? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, the last couple of
Yo,
questions.
you can see this vinegar's new, bro.
Brand new, just for you guys today. Where you got to? Okay, so. Did you ever fantasize about someone other than your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Did I what?
Ever fantasize
Yeah.
about someone other than your boyfriend or girlfriend? Who are you looking at, child? Oh my gosh.
Small.
Is it safe to ask who you fantasized about? Or that's another.
No, when I drink, I can't tell, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it taste? Is that bad?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm never doing that shit. I'm never doing that again.
Ta Steez, are you ready?
That was a hectic question here.
You could have, okay. I mean, you're not answering it as you answering it. Who is the loudest in the bedroom?
Yo.
Guys.
You see this game, hey? Whether you answer or whether,
But you're giving an answer.
do you know what I mean? Like there's an answer either way. Like
We got your answer, we got his answer.
from drinking.
Yes.
No, drinking is not an answer.
It is, but the fact that you don't want to answer it means that, you know what I'm saying? The fact that if you did not, okay, let me not give your answers away. Let me not, okay.
Last one. Can't you get the last
looking.
one?
Okay, fine, let me get the last one for
Can
you
you?
guys.
No. Let me do it.
As in you want to ask me?
Yes. Switch up.
Just the real.
All right, cool.
I'm scared.
Let me read it for you, madam. Would you ever take lingerie photographs?
Yeah.
taken you quite a while to answer.
No. Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call you for a music video then.
Really?
Yeah.
No, please don't play with me. Dan, no, he must ask me a question. Let him ask me a question. I must pick.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Righto. What's the biggest age gap you've had with a romantic partner? Whoa! Baby girl!
It's not that hard now. I mean, 9 years. It's not in much. That's not bad.
What? 9 years. That's.
But your reaction tells me. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the game. That is the end of the show. I want to thank you, Kila G and Ta Steez, for coming through.
Thank you.
As for me, that is me, djing Marafi, aka Gushi and Javante, signing out. Until next time.
Catch me. Catch me, catch me. Catch me, catch me. Catch me, catch me. If you can.